What's up, YouTube? WinterGuard here. Today we're going to do the next on the list of challenge videos. This is for the hashtag D2 Loot Challenge that we started probably about a month ago now. We've got a lot of participants in it. It's been pretty awesome. The Ancient Tunnels, this was the last one we did, and as we probably saw from some of them, Ancient Tunnels for an hour, that's probably pretty tough. But we did have a participant that pulled a jaw rune last minute, which was pretty crazy. I'll flash his name up on the screen. Congrats to you for a great find. No, I don't think anybody really got that close, to be honest. I think my best was like a T-God's belt, I think. But anyways, Ancient Tunnel's pretty tough. That's something you usually run for your Grail items. It's TC 8580, TC Treasure Clash 85 area, so the best items can drop, but they're usually kind of few and far between. So congrats to everybody that participated. We're going to move on to one that's probably going to generate a lot more loot in an hour. We're going to do Chaos Sanctuary and Diablo, of course. And actually, I'm going to include from the River of Flame forward if there's any people that clear that, because the waypoint is at River of Flame. So that can be included if you find drops there or you decide to clear as part of that. We're going to allow for however farming method is you want to do, i.e. the seal popping technique. I actually did it for half of my runs just to speed things up a bit. It did not really help me. Maybe somebody else can get something out of it. I did get a couple of decent items, but not the greatest run for me. I've done way better in Chaos than what I did for the challenge. But I did get a couple of items that I had not had drop before. They are actually first-time finds for me. So it went pretty good. But for those that don't know, the rules are pretty simple. You got an hour time to run it. Try and find some sort of timer. If you're going to post a video, put the timer up if you can. I'll link the one I use. I use, what's it called? Split Point? Split View? I'll put the link in the description. But it's on, it's an overlay for the game, so you can actually have it up and running while you're in game. You cannot stop the timer unless you are literally not playing. If you have to step away for a bio break or to clip the video, you know, that sort of thing, you can pause the timer. Even load screens, the timer has to be running. If you're going into your stash, timer has to be running. But anytime you're in game, you have to have the timer running. And any item you think is viable can put it in your video or however you decide to respond. I do have some people that have been putting some stuff in the Discord. We have a challenge channel in the Discord for that. But I think most of the guys have been linking their YouTube videos. And I think this has kind of opened up for some people that are maybe trying to get into some content creation. So, you know, overall, I think it helps the community. We need more people to participate. So spam your favorite content creators that are not participating, get them to do it. The more the merrier. Let's have a little fun with it, and maybe at some point we could spin this into some sort of competition. Right now it's just for fun, but again, maybe we can make it into something more. So that's pretty much it. And if you do post it on YouTube, make sure to put hashtag D2 Loot Challenge in your description. So if anybody searches for it, your video will pop up. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. I'm going to put my gear up on the screen. I started running with the Oculus and I switched out to my Hodo just because it gets a little more dangerous as you're teleporting around to do the seal popping. So I used pretty much my basic speed clearing setup with the Hodo for this. And my magic find with the Hodo, it's not bad. I'm up to 295, so right at around 300. The Oculus pops it up to just under 350. But we will go ahead and show you a quick compilation of the drops and have a little recap at the end. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, we're almost 19 minutes in. This will be the first item I get of any note, and this is going to be off of Diablo. As you see, we get a Grim Helm, which is Vamp Gaze. This is actually my first Vamp Gaze. Surprisingly, I mean, it's only, as you see, it's only level 41. This is a pretty common item, but this is the first one I've got. Okay, as you can see, we're getting pretty far into the run and still nothing else. I actually am doing seal pops at this point. So I was teleporting around just looking to see if anything dropped. We get a nice little double drop here, which kind of got me excited. You always like to see that amulet, but of course I get a Mahim Oak, which is garbage. But I do get the Alma Negra. I have not gotten this as well. This is a first time drop for me, so not too bad. Okay, as you can see, not the greatest runs. I'm sure somebody's pretty much going to beat me pretty bad on this one. But these are actually the first time I've gotten a Vamp Gaze in D2R, and it's also my first Alma Negra. I mean, it's not that good of a shield, but I actually haven't had it drop yet. So these are both new items for me. Well, new drops. I mean, I'm well aware of the items. I just haven't had them drop before, which is kind of crazy. But that's pretty much it. The Vamp Gaze is actually pretty useful. I've used it on my Zom before. I've used it on a Mercenary. It's a pretty decent helmet. So, actually, it's a pretty good find. But, I mean, that's really all I got. So, yeah, I'm pretty much expecting to get beat pretty bad on this one. But we'll see how it goes. It is what it is. RNG happens, and it's only an hour long. To find anything of, use in an hour is usually pretty much a win. So I think that went okay, but I mean, I'm fully expecting somebody else to beat me pretty bad. For those that are wondering, I haven't put out much content. Well, let me back up. I haven't put out a video probably about 3-4 days. I've been working on a 1,000 run project that's kind of eating up a little bit of my time, so I'm about done with that. I think I'm around run 900 now, so that'll be coming up next. I also have full everything as far as gold, crafting mats, gems, so I'll be putting out another crafting video here shortly. I just got to make room. I have a full mule full of P gems, and I got a full mule of amulet crafting mats, and I'm full on gold, so I need to really kind of clear some space, so I'm going to be doing a crafting video as well. From there, I'm not sure where we go. It's with Blizzard kind of holding back on us as far as any kind of major updates. They got a December patch coming up that they're kind of touting as a big update, but it's really not that much to it. The console players are going to get a pretty nice change, but that's only if they play offline. They get to be able to change the player count in offline games now, and that's kind of the biggest piece. So, to be perfectly frank, it's not really that much. It's kind of lame, to be honest with you. So we'll see. They did kind of leave it open-ended as far as they're going to have more stuff at the time of the update, bug fixes, that sort of thing. But I mean, it could be stuff like they fix, firewall, which then makes it kind of crap. They might fix the attack speed thing, which people playing around with just because it's something different. They have not announced any time for the ladder, so I, perfectly honest, getting a little bored with it. They need to push out the ladder season so we could do kind of a reset and people can get a little excited again. But it's, they haven't even mentioned time on that. So I might be playing some other games. I'll probably uploading more content just to mix it in. I love Diablo, so I still play it every day. But, you can only do so many 100 Mephisto runs and that sort of thing. And it just gets kind of old. So I am leveling some other characters, so that's potentially some content. But I probably will be mixing some other stuff in just to fill the gaps. Um, my wife has actually been doing some content creation in a myth of, I forget the name of the game. I'll put it up on the screen. It's kind of an early release game, and it looks kind of interesting. It's kind of a survival mode thing, and I might just play with her a little bit and put some stuff up on that. It's kind of cool looking. Just a little change of pace. I will still be uh, trying to put out as much Diablo content as I can. Um, and for those, the guys in Discord kind of know I play a little bit of Warzone, and the new Warzone is going to be out. They backed it up to like December 8th. And honestly, I think it would be kind of funny because it's a bunch of old guys like me that are playing together. And we've been playing since the game dropped. And we have a good time. It's been kind of bad here the past few months with the hackers and the matchmaking that's just been horrendous. So we haven't been playing it as much. So I'll probably be doing a little bit of that. Um, I might drop some content as far as the when Vanguard comes out for Warzone, just because honestly we suck and it's really we have a lot of laughs just because of how bad we are. So I mean, it might be worth a video or two just so you guys see a bunch of 50 and 60-year-olds playing Warzone together. You'd be surprised. We do get wins, but it's I, I won't go any farther with it. It's funny. Uh, so I might put some random videos up about that. Diablo 2 is still my focus. I'm just hoping they give us something about ladder, because at this point everybody's just kind of farming the same thing, tweaking out their characters. I've been doing self-found only, so my character still has some work left, but I could have this character, I mean, absolutely maxed out if I just traded a little bit, because I got the currency to do it. I just been kind of holding out, hoping for some drops, just to do it that way. I did get a torch. I don't remember if I showed this. My second set of keys, which I showed farming up in my previous video, um, I got an actual sorcerer's torch. I was not expecting it. I figured it'd take me 4 or 5 torches before I got it, and it's a decent roll. I mean, it's not spectacular, but it's 14, 16. It's not bad. So I was able to actually get that with my second set of keys, which is kind of cool. We do have players in our Discord that will run Ubers for you, as long as you provide the keys and give them a little something for their time. So join us on Discord. The community is still growing. We have a lot of active people there. So link will be in the description. I will stop rambling now and go do a little more farming. I got about another 100 runs to finish out my next video. So you guys have a great day. Have a great holiday if you're in the U.S. For those that are not in the U.S., just have a great another day, and keep on farming.